Welcome to our 2020 4-H Achievement Awards presentation. I am incredibly proud of our 4-H members this year. While this was not a typical 4-H year, members were still active, completing projects, developing new skills and knowledge, giving back to their communities, and taking part in our typical and not so typical 4-H activities. Before getting started, I invite you to join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. To start our celebration, I'll do the roll call of clubs. We have 4 4-H clubs in Yates County, with some of their activities this year highlighted. Our 4-H teen group, which consists of 4-H teen ambassador and teen council members. This year, some of their projects have included Tide fleece blankets for the Yates County Humane Society and helping assemble CCE garden kits. International Harvester 4-H members, who spent some of their club meetings completing seed art and taking part in a stamped 4-H t-shirt project. .4-H project pilots who spent time this year working on fine arts and crafts and learning about animal science. And our many independent members who have taken part in everything from gardening and horticultural art to food and nutrition, animal science, and more. Next, we will be recognizing our members who have completed their first year in 4-H. Our first year 4-H members include Miriam Manning, Maximus Manning, Lido Manning, Argon Manning, Clover Manning, Carter Vandelinder, Ethan Vandelinder, Peyton Allison, Milton Larkin, Garrett Lillier, Aubrey Calizzi, William Sebring, Levi Catlin, Abby Catlin, John Catlin, Elena Catlin, Colt Walters, Jocelyn Johnson, Addie Joseph, Dakota Joseph, and Sarah Hall. And some of this year's members accepting their 4-H awards. Our first set of awards are Stepping Stone Awards. These awards recognize youth who venture out of their comfort zone, try new things, and who are learning new skills in a project area. Our 2020 Stepping Stone recipients are Peyton Allison for Canine Science and Fine Arts and Crafts, Laura Bagley for Poultry Science, Annika Brown for Ornithology, Food and Nutrition, Public Speaking, Community Service, Fine Arts and Crafts, Geospatial Science, and Horticulture, Xavier Birch for Citizenship, Pet Care, and Perseverance, Elena Catlin for Equine Science, John Catlin for Equine Science, Kezia Catlin for Public Speaking, Perseverance, Sewing and Textiles, and Fiber Art, Evie Cobb for Public Speaking, Food and Nutrition, Woodworking, Fine Arts and Crafts, and Community Service, Aubrey Calizzi for Recycling and Fine Arts and Crafts, Brennan Daly for Fine Arts and Crafts, Brenna Hathaway for Poultry Science, Leadership, Sewing and Textiles, Equine Science, Rabbit Science, Photography, Citizenship, Fine Arts and Crafts, and Leathercraft. Grayson Hathaway for Poultry Science, Equine Science, Citizenship, Rabbit Science, Fine Arts and Crafts, Food and Nutrition, Woodworking, Sewing and Textiles, Leathercraft, and Project Design and Construction. Alex Hoffman for Horticulture, Food and Nutrition, Community Service, Geospatial Science, and Woodworking. Audrey Hoffman for Horticultural Art, food and nutrition, community service, sewing and textiles, leadership, and fine arts and crafts. Milton Larkin for public speaking, food and nutrition, horticulture, computer science, and fine arts and crafts. Jenny Savage for public speaking and agriculture. James Smith for poultry science and public speaking. Madeline Smith for community service, equine science, and citizenship. And Emily Thomas for poultry science. Congratulations to this year's Stepping Stone recipients. Now for our second and third year recognition. Our second year 4-Hers are Kezia Catlin, Ella Johnson, and Logan Judding. And our third year members are Annika Brown, Kendall Sebring, Evie Cobb, Audrey Hoffman, and Alex Hoffman. Our fourth year members include Briscoe Smith, Eva Smith, Colton Johnson, Levi Montier, Jet Swearingen, and Macy Swearingen. Our fifth year 4-H members are Emily Thomas, Avery Ziegler, and Riley Montier. And our sixth year members are James Smith, Brennan Daly, Zoe Ziegler, Grayson Hathaway, Brenna Hathaway, Gabe Johnson, and Lizzie Lillier. Our next set of awards are Milestone Awards, which acknowledge 4-Hers that have taken a project area to the next level. These youth have used the basic skills they've learned and expanded on them to be able to complete more challenging projects or reach long-term goals. Our 2020 Milestone Award winners are Laura Bagley for Leadership, Perseverance, and Canine Science, Xavier Birch for Food and Nutrition, Brennan Daly for Leadership and Budgeting, Keaton DeMarco for Leadership, Brenna Hathaway for Public Speaking, Food and Nutrition, and Communications, Grayson Hathaway for Public Speaking and Communications, Kate Livingston for Equine Science, Ginny Savage for Dairy Goat Science, Record Keeping, and Dairy Cattle Science, James Smith for Canine Science and Fine Arts and Crafts, Madeline Smith for Equine Science, Fine Arts and Crafts, Canine Science, Public Speaking, and Leadership, and Emily Thomas for Leadership, Food Preservation, Food and Nutrition, and Citizenship. Congratulations to this year's Milestone Award recipients. Next, we'll be awarding our 7th and 8th year member recognition. Our 7th year 4-H member is Xavier Birch, and our 8th year members are Madeline Smith, Myway Miranda Wiltberger, and Jenny Savage. Although we don't have any 9 or 10 year 4-H members this year, we do have 4 individuals who have completed their 11th and 12th year of 4-H. Our 11th year members are Laura Bagley, Kaden DeMarco, and Kuka Miranda Wiltberger, and our 12th year member is Kate Livingston. Congratulations to this year's 11th and 12th year 4-H members. Since this year's Yates County Fair was drastically different from years past, we wanted to recognize our members who took part in this year's activities and went above and beyond to make the best of the situation. 4-H teen Brennan Daly designed our 2020 Yates County Fair Reimagined rosettes to commemorate this year's challenges and recognize our exhibitors who took part in County Fair amidst obstacles and challenges, maintained positive attitudes, exhibited strong sportsmanship, and overall represented the ideals of an outstanding 4-H member. 2020 will be the only year these rosettes will be awarded. Congratulations to our 2020 Yates County Fair Reimagined Outstanding Exhibitors, Brenna Hathaway, Grayson Hathaway, Laura Bagley, John Catlin, and Brennan Daly. Another new award this year is our 4-H Geocaching Award. This year, our 4-H teen group wanted to create a special award to encourage members to get outside, explore the many local caches within Yates County and the Finger Lakes, and learn about geocaching and GPS technology. The result was a 4-H Geocaching Award to see who could find the most caches during the month of August. Congratulations to our 2020 4-H Geocaching Award winner, Alex Hoffman, who found a total of 11 caches. Every year, we recognize individuals who have reached a level of expertise in a particular project area or area of self-development and award them with a county medal. County medals are awarded to a 4-H'er who has worked in their project area for a minimum of 4 years, has achieved a level of mastery, likely including several stepping and milestone awards in the past, and has exhibited extensive and in-depth knowledge in their project area, using their head, heart, hands, and health to incorporate a 4-H project into several facets of the 4-H program. A county medal is the highest award a 4-H'er can receive in a project area. This year, we're honored to present a number of these awards. Award winners were selected from leader and parent recommendations as well as staff nominations. Our first county medal is for community service. This year we have 3 award recipients, Brennan Daly, Laura Bagley, and Emily Thomas. These 3 4-H members have been our trio of older 4-H teens for the past 3 years. They have been the leaders of our 4-H teen group, helping to organize and carry out projects and activities. This group completes a wide array of service projects, and these teens have been at the heart of each and every community service project we have done for the past 3 years. Some of this year's projects have included Tide Fleece blankets for the Yates County Humane Society, organizing a 4-H geocaching contest, and assembling over 200 CCE garden kits that were distributed for free throughout Yates County. These teens understand the importance and value of giving back, are excited to complete activities, and have fun working together to accomplish an overall goal. Additional past community service projects for each teen include Brennan Daly, volunteering at the Penn Yan Community Garden, playing bingo with residents at Clinton Crest, educating local youth about rabbit science, shopping for holiday gifts for local families, and holiday caroling to senior living centers. Laura Bagley for volunteering nearly every Thursday for the past 7 years at the Penn Yan Manor, playing bingo with residents at Clinton Crest, educating local youth about canine science, shopping for holiday gifts for local families, holiday caroling to senior living centers, serving as co-organizer for a Yates County Humane Society bake sale, and co-chairing a 4-H book drive. And Emily Thomas for volunteering with Celebrate Service, Celebrate Yates, playing bingo with residents at Clinton Crest, shopping for holiday gifts for local families, holiday caroling to senior living centers, serving as lead organizer for a Yates County Humane Society bake sale, and co-chairing a 4-H book drive. Our next county medal is for rabbit science. This year's award recipient has been involved in rabbit science for 8 years, has received multiple Master Showman awards, competed in the rabbit science decathlon at the New York State Fair, served as a volunteer instructor for a 4-H rabbit science clinic, used her rabbit for pet therapy at the Penny Inn Manor, and has a sincere willingness to share her knowledge with others. Congratulations to Laura Bagley. Our next county medal is for sportsmanship. This year's award recipient is one of our first teens to volunteer to help with 4-H workshops, events, and promotional days. She is always cheering others on at shows and competitions at the county and district levels, and is a strong team player, always willing to step in and lend a helping hand. Congratulations to Laura Bagley. The next county medal is for citizenship. This year's award recipient has been involved in and given back to many areas of the 4-H program. He has served as a volunteer at 4-H events and workshops, has taken part in numerous community service projects, is always looking out for and assisting younger members, and is continually cheering on all of our 4-Hers. Congratulations to Brennan Daly. Our final county medal is for achievement. This award is reserved for a 4-H member with an exceptional 4-H career, who has taken part in numerous 4-H opportunities, exhibits strong leadership, sportsmanship, and community awareness, and serves as a positive role model for others. This year, we are happy to be presenting 2 awards to Laura Bagley and Brennan Daly. The Achievement County Medal is reserved for our 4-H members who have had an exceptional 4-H career, taking part in numerous community service opportunities, developing and exhibiting strong leadership skills, continually giving back to their communities, and overall positively exhibiting the ideals of the 4-H program. Both of these individuals have officially finished their 4-H member careers in 2020, and over the past several years have used their heads to develop increased knowledge and skills in their chosen project areas. They've used their hearts to give back to their communities and the 4-H program as a whole, their hands to help teach others, and have demonstrated themselves to be positive role models, helping increase the health of those around them as well as themselves. I am incredibly proud of these individuals. They have been active in 4-H at the county, district, state, and even national levels. They've strived for and successfully accomplished the goals they've set for themselves, and most importantly, they've developed strong leadership and citizenship skills that will continue to benefit and serve them into the future. I am sad that this is their last year in 4-H, but I look forward to enrolling them as volunteers, continuing to work with them through the 4-H program, and watching them continue to succeed in their personal and professional lives. Congratulations again to Laura and Brennan and all of our County Medal Award winners. Next, we'll do our club and individual sponsored recognition. This year, we had an award presented by Brennan D. He created and presented a 4-H Appreciation Award to one of our volunteers for being a devoted 4-H volunteer for many years, serving as his chaperone on numerous career explorations and New York State Fair trips, and making each trip memorable, and making 4-H fun for all. Congratulations to Mama Denise. Yates County 4-H Special Youth Awards. The Allen Stewart Award, sponsored by the Stewart family. This is the 38th year for this award. Allen's spirit continues to live on in the award that was established by her family to honor her dedication to the 4-H program. Allen was very specific in requesting that the award be given to a girl most like herself, total home involvement, working with others, and taking on responsibilities. The award consists of a plaque and $25 gift certificate to a place of the participant's choosing to help support further home economics project work. Criteria for this award include a female that has worked in home economic project areas, exhibited leadership in her club, county, and community, has an effort and willingness to try new things, and a desire to be helpful. Recipients should be between 9 to 19 years old and are only able to receive this award once in their 4-H career. Up to 3 awards are presented each year, and this year we are pleased to present a single award to a very deserving young lady. This year's award recipient has been a 4-H member for 3 years. She is an independent 4-H member who has focused on sewing, food and nutrition, fine arts and crafts, and horticulture. This year's 4-H projects included lemon sugar cookies, a double-layered fringed blouse, and a weaving project. This year she also entered a beautiful fairy garden in County Fair, and as a result was asked to assist with a fairy garden workshop for youth in Dundee. She took on this challenge, encouraging participants to create their own gardens and helping them select colors and accents to make their gardens unique. Please help me in congratulating our 2020 Allen Stewart Memorial Award winner, Audrey Hoffman. Our next award is the Fenton Wager Memorial Award for Animal Husbandry. Fenton Wager was a local man who was interested in animal husbandry, working with youth, and youth development. In his memory, the Penyan Kiwanis created this award to be presented to a boy or girl 14 years or older who has shown initiative, follow through, and personal growth as a result of caring for their project animal. This year's award recipient has been a 4-H member for 8 years. She has worked in areas of dairy, rabbit, and canine science, but her most notable experiences center in dairy and meat goat science. She helps care for over 40 head of goats at home and has learned basic care as well as records management, how to identify and treat illnesses, assist with birthing, and care for a newborn animal. She has exhibited at the county and state levels, taking part in knowledge events and steadily increasing her skills and responsibilities from year to year. In 2017, she received recognition for her project record book, successfully learning about and keeping animal records relating to overall health, expenses, and animal inventory. Please help me in congratulating our 2020 Fenton Wager Memorial Award winner, Ginny Savage. The Dave Ames Memorial Award is sponsored by the Penyan Rotary Club and is presented to a 4-H member who has been involved in community service and who represents the spirit of service above self. This year's award recipient has been a 4-H member for 6 years. During the COVID-19 shutdown, she and her brother spearheaded a project to brighten the days of local Clinton Crest residents, as they were no longer able to receive visitors. She had made 2 sets of cards for every resident and crafted small paper items to gift to residents. She also donated a small holiday tree to Clinton Crest and worked with a local restaurant to have a holiday dinner catered for residents, including a large dessert tray for staff. Aside from working with Clinton Crest this past year, she also made cookies and created fun gift packages for staff at ARC, sponsored 2 seniors at the Penyan Manor, fulfilling their Christmas wish lists, and worked with Anthony Road Winery and Catholic Charities to sponsor a local family with gifts this holiday season. Congratulations to this year's award winner, Brenna Hathaway. The Laura Decker Memorial Award is sponsored by John and Sarah Decker. Laura was an active Yates County 4-H'er who was heavily involved in 4-H leadership and public speaking activities. Her family created the Laura Decker Memorial Award in her honor to recognize a 4-H member who has shown steady improvement in both leadership skills and public speaking through public presentation participation for at least 3 years. This year's Laura Decker Memorial Award recipient has been a 4-H member for 6 years. He has completed 5 public presentations, steadily increasing his skills and comfort level in front of an audience. This year's presentation on the Watkins Glen Gorge was one of his best yet. His posters were eye-catching, his introduction engaging, and his excitement and hand gestures throughout the presentation brought the audience in and made them want to listen. He has completed numerous 4-H community service projects, helped promote 4-H at meet and greet nights during county fair, and exhibits strong sportsmanship throughout 4-H events. We are very proud of this year's recipient and are pleased to present this year's award to Grayson Hathaway. The 4-H Sportsmanship Award is sponsored by Farm Credit East ACA. This award is presented to a 4-H'er between the ages of 9 to 19, who demonstrates courtesy, enthusiasm, encouragement of others, fair play, is eager to lend a helping hand and try new things, and is a positive role model for others. This year's recipient has been a 4-H member for 11 years. She is a standout 4-H'er and one of the first to step up to help with a 4-H project or event. She has served as a workshop instructor, worked numerous older teen shifts in the dairy bar, and helped promote 4-H at community events. She makes the best of any situation, is an excellent team player, and is always seen encouraging others at 4-H shows and events. Congratulations to Laura Bagley. Each year, Cornell Cooperative Extension of Yates County has the opportunity to recognize a person or organization who has contributed their time, knowledge, and energy to help our youth grow and learn. This award is presented to an individual, organization, group, or business as a token of appreciation from the 4-H office for help and support of the Yates County 4-H program. This year's award recipient has been a 4-H volunteer for over 15 years. She regularly helps with 4-H workshops, club events, fundraisers, shooting sports, dairy bar, animal science shows, and just about any other 4-H need we may have. She has served as our unofficial adult volunteer at our CCE annual meeting for the past several years, has chaperoned youth for STAR, career explorations, and state fair, and to many 4-H members is known as a second 4-H mom or Mama Denise. Our 4-H program has benefited greatly from her involvement, and we give many, many thanks to this year's Friend of 4-H Award recipient, Denise Slocum. The Rising Star Award was created to recognize a 4-H member or volunteer with 1 to 2 years of 4-H experience. This award is presented to an individual who, while new to the 4-H program, has become increasingly involved and left a positive and lasting impression on 4-H staff, leaders, volunteers, and members. This year's award recipient has just completed his first year as a 4-H member. He is a member of the International Harvesters, and this year took part in 4-H public presentations, as well as our around-the-world virtual workshops and summer 4-H project subscriptions. He has exhibited a strong interest in cooking, horticulture, and computer science. We're excited to see what projects and new experiences await him in his 4-H career. Please help me in congratulating this year's 4-H Rising Star Award winner, Milton Larkin. Congratulations to all of our 2020 4-H Special Award winners. We would like to take the next few minutes to recognize our wonderful 4 H volunteers. Even in the year of COVID 19, the Yates County 4 H program has been active with 4 H workshops, County Fair Reimagined, our spaghetti dinner and barbecue fundraisers, a 2019 Fall Paper Clover campaign, public presentations, and more. These activities, youth involvement, and 4 H awareness throughout the community would not have been possible without our dedicated 4 H volunteers. At this time, we would like to recognize some of our many volunteers for giving their time and energy to the Yates County 4 H program. Thank you to our 4 H club leader, Jen State, our spaghetti dinner volunteers, Charlene DeMarco, Jen State, Marge Hathaway, Casey Swearingen, Denise Slocum, Melissa Cantiello, Dana Judding, Melissa Lillier, Tammy Sebring, and Beth Smith. Our public presentation judges, Stephanie Olson, Kathy Way, Jessica Galvin, and Alicia Galvin. And our Yates County Fair judges, Chris Pearson, Lisa Harper, and Laura Height. In addition, we have several outstanding volunteers who have gone above and beyond this year to help our 4 H program stay active and continue to provide youth opportunities during a challenging year. A heartfelt thank you to Charlene DeMarco for her dedicated support of the Yates County 4 H program, volunteering at 4 H workshops and fundraisers, attending and providing feedback at parent leader meetings, and finalizing our 2020 Teen Group Polo shirts. Denise Slocum for her dedication to and involvement in the Yates County and New York State shooting sports program, volunteering at multiple county events, assisting with spaghetti dinner and barbecue fundraisers, helping with exhibit hall judging, promoting 4 H, and encouraging youth and volunteers to become active in the 4 H program. Laura Height for serving as an exhibit hall and poultry judge, attending and providing feedback at parent leader meetings, encouraging youth to join 4 H, and serving as a positive voice and helping create a positive 4 H experience for our members. Trish Bagley for attending and providing feedback at 4 H parent leader meetings, dedication to and involvement with the Yates County and New York State 4 H horse program, and helping make this year's 4 H horse show a reality. Ron Daly for promoting 4 H throughout the county and being a dedicated volunteer at our barbecue fundraisers. Jen State for serving as a club leader for the project pilots, volunteering at spaghetti dinner, promoting the Paper Clover campaign, organizing meet and greet activities during county fair, and serving as an extravaganza coach. And Marge Hathaway for volunteering at the spaghetti dinner, helping promote the Paper Clover campaign, and helping and encouraging members during events. Thank you to our 4 H volunteers for giving your time and energy to help create opportunities and events for our 4 H members this year. Thank you. Thank you. Our final award is sponsored by the 4 H office. The Outstanding 4-H'er of the Year award is presented to a 4 H member, boy or girl, who has been active in 4 H for at least 4 years and has completed 10th grade. Their 4 H career must include several public presentations, participation in county and club leadership. Nominees should exhibit a willingness to volunteer and take on additional responsibilities in 4 H and other aspects of their community, including school activities and community and church organizations, without an expectation of personal gain. Applicants should also positively represent 4 H, exhibit strong sportsmanship qualities, and serve as a positive role model for other 4 H members. This award is a way for us to recognize and celebrate an individual for all they have accomplished and contributed to our 4 H program. The Outstanding 4-H'er of the Year award is sponsored by the 4 H office and is the highest honor a member can earn in our Yates County 4 H program. Our 2020 Outstanding 4-H'er of the Year Award has been a 4-H member for 6 years. He is a member of Teen Council and Teen Ambassadors and has truly taken advantage of a wide array of 4-H programs, all while displaying strong leadership, sportsmanship, and teamwork. From the county to state levels, he is quick to step in and help. He brings a large personality and makes the best of each situation. He is able to turn nearly any task into a fun experience for all. From jumping in to help at State Fair with judging, the fashion show, and working the trams, to assisting with county animal science shows, promoting 4-H at community events, and sharing his knowledge with others as a workshop instructor. He has proved time and time again to be a positive role model for others. We've enjoyed working with him over his past 6 years in 4-H and wish him the very best in his future endeavors. We are pleased to present this year's award to Brennan Daly. Congratulations to Brennan and all of our 2020 award winners. Let's take a look back on some photos of past 4-H project work and events from this past year. Congratulations again to all of our award recipients. To conclude this year's presentation, please join me in the 4-H pledge. I pledge my head to clearer thinking, my heart to greater loyalty, my hands to larger service, and my health to better living for my club, my community, my country, and my world.